Hey besties, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, I am so excited to show you guys this palette. This is the Doodles by the Bunny x Milan Rowe palette. I've never tried anything from the brand Milan Rowe. This is the first thing I'm trying, and you guys, the packaging, okay, it's the Poison Ivy palette, and it is simply beautiful. But what's even more beautiful, you guys, is what's on the inside here. This palette is truly stunning. I mean, visuals are there. I'm so excited to review, do a little makeup tutorial, and do swatches for you guys on this palette because I am simply gagged. Like, this is such a pretty palette and a pretty concept. If you guys don't know who Doodles by the Bunny is, basically she creates, you know, palette concepts on Instagram, and she's been doing it for a really long time now, for years, like just for funsies, and they're always so amazing. And she finally got to collab with a brand, and yeah, I'm just really excited to get this on my face. So we're gonna pull these lashes off. Oh my goodness, y'all, I have to clean my brushes like so bad, but we're gonna go into the shade called Calamine right there, that really light green shade. And I had on this green shirt under here that I wanted to wear with the look, but as you can see, it got makeup on it, so I put this on real quick. And we're just gonna work that into the crease area with this e.l.f. brush. It went on at first really, really light, so I was nervous, but you can definitely build it up. This is a really, really light shade in general, like a really matte shade. It kind of matches this brush. How do you guys feel about green eyeshadow? Do you incorporate it a lot in your routines? This palette's making me like hungry for mint chocolate chip ice cream. I think that's pretty for like the crease. Like I always say, I just feel like every single palette, 9 times out of 10, that I have in my collection is gonna give me some type of kickback and fallout. So definitely do your eyes first, especially with this one. Then going into this shade right here called Catkistol. I really hope I'm saying that right, but I really feel like I'm saying it wrong. Build that over here. And I don't think I want to keep this shade in the V. I think I want to bring this like throughout the lid, like into the inner crease. Really see what we can do here. Decided to bring you in a little bit closer. Then I'm going to take this Luxie brush and clean it up a bit, blend it out a little bit more. That pretty much blended over here out. This shade just kind of keeps blending away, like it's not staying down. You know what? We're just gonna do one of those crazy wings that I like to do. And that's what we're gonna do. Because right here is just, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna cut this crease. We're kind of going a little bit crazy with the eye look right now, but that is okay. We're gonna take this little crease brush. And then give a little wing situation. Then I like to fill this space in And then taking like a little angle brush, I'm just gonna add that deep shade right there and clean it up. And then now we're gonna go into a shimmer shade. I don't even know where I wanna start with this because there's so many beautiful shades. And then we wanna go into the shade Ivy right here. Literally Ivy. First trying it dry. Oh wow. Aww. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to wet that. You can if you want, but you don't have to do that. I'm really curious to see how the Poison Ivy shade is, so let's go in with that. Right next to this one. Well, she's pretty. These are all so pretty. And they go on really nice even dry, which a lot of formulas you have to wet them or you're not gonna get the effect that you want on the eyelid. The more that you go in, pretty much the prettier it gets with all these shades. I think what we're gonna do now is go into Ivy League right there. Ivy League. And let's see how this one looks on the eye. Ooh. Yeah, you guys, I'm liking the shimmers, I think, way more than the mattes. Not that the mattes are bad, just that the shimmers are really, really beautiful here. And then I'm going to blend that first shade a little bit more into this one, because I feel like it looked a little bit harsh. Oof. I like this a lot now, okay? I'm really getting into it. Now I want to use the pressed glitter called Vine, and I want to use that on top of this shade right here, which was Poison Ivy. I'm going to see it up close in the pan. It's that one on top of Poison Ivy. And I think that that did give it like a little bit of a pop. I don't think it was necessary. But, I mean, yeah, I think that that looks pretty cool, right? Let me know what you think. It's not the best eye look I've ever did, but it's definitely really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing off camera and then come back with lashes so we can do the under eyes. Alright, besties, we're back. So now I don't know if we should go with the green theme or if we should add some Don't Be Rash. I think we're going to add this shade right here, like this maroon shade called Don't Be Rash. Like I said, I just want to get a good mix of all these colors. Whoa. Don't Be Rash has a lot of pigment to it, or maybe I just went in super heavy. Oh, I really like that shade. Taking a clean brush, I'm just going to blend that as much as possible. And then with a teeny tiny brush, we're going to take the shade Such an Itch. I also really like this shade right here because if you move it around, you can kind of see yellow, green shifts, which I think is really interesting. I'm going to put that in the inner corner area. So that's it, you guys. That is the eye look. I actually think it looks really, really pretty. It is a little bit obviously dramatic. It could have a better blend to it. That's probably just on me though, because I've been filming so much today. I'm just a little tired. But let me tell you that this palette is really, really beautiful. I want to say it's around $40. I'll have it on the screen right here how much it is. But for that, I think it's a really, really beautiful color story, a really beautiful formula. I personally prefer the shimmers in here more than the mattes, more than the greens, I'll say. You don't even need to wet the brush, which is really interesting. And yeah, I've never tried anything before this from Milan Rowe, so I think I had a really pleasant first experience. And yeah, you guys, let me know what you thought in the comments below. I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry that the shirt didn't really, match. Actually, let's take it off and see what it would have looked like. All right, here we go. So now we're feeling it. We're serving the vibes with the green shirt, with the green eye look, okay? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed to the end, please consider subscribing. I love you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, bestie!